Hey, it's Keith Simpson here. I'm the general manager of Norel Toyota, soon to be Fort McMurray Toyota. Pretty excited for our new dealership. We're here to take care of you. Come on down and be part of our family.
Good morning, Fort McMurray, Wood Buffalo. Welcome to a very special edition of the Mac City Morning Show. I'm going to be, I guess, the host today, Mike Jones, and today Elliott is going to be the guest.
Thank you very much for having me.
We're just going to be chatting, right? So
that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Well, thanks for doing this, Mike. Definitely appreciate it.
Absolutely.
For the people at home, I'll give them a little bit of context in regards to the elections are going on right now.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
And so I've had a few politicians and trustees on the show. And on the show, I don't really talk. It's about the guest.
About the guest, 100%.
And so I think a lot of people do know who I am because of the podcast and other things that I do in the community.
But do they really know me? So I was thinking, who other from the King of Fort McMurray to actually do an interview with me and have Tanner here to give me 5 questions that I always get excited about answering when we have the guests. Yeah,
but I never get the opportunity to. So I'm very much, like every guest, very nervous about these 5 questions.
See, now you know what's like being on the grill.
You have much more reason to be nervous than the rest of these people.
I am sweating and I dressed comfortable, so I know I'm definitely in the hot seat and I'm feeling it.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I guess, so first of all, I'm stealing this part from you. Yeah. As you know, I do not introduce my guests. I let them introduce themselves. Your turn. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
There we go. All right. Well, for everybody at home, my name is Elliott Pierre. I'm born and raised in Fort McMurray. Yeah, actually, first name Louis Elliott Pierre.
Probably need to know that for those.
Yeah, no. If you're voting for me, I got my name put in there as Elliott Pierre.
Oh, you did.
They
L's gone.
the L. So, because that's confusing for some people.
It is for sure.
But yeah, I go by Elliott. Born and raised Fort McMurray, Alberta. Catholic school system. Literally started at Father Beauregard, moved across the bridge, St. Anne's, Sister Mary Phillips, Father Merck, then went to Keano College, then I left Fort McMurray to study human resources, and then I moved back right away. And then I worked in oil and gas for a decade in human resources. My last official, I'd say, big boy job in that field was I was the HR manager for Acuren, they do non-destructive testing. At that time, we also acquired RAT, Remote Access, and I was the HR manager for both of them and helped merge them together.
Brought them all, yeah.
And then I was fortunate enough to start what I do here, and I started my own consulting company that turned into communications, and some of it is definitely consulting on media as well. And
creative now.
Yeah, it's creative. That's exactly it. And
it's the other side of the brain a little bit.
Yeah, and then I linked up with Tanner. We started this podcast. We did a spin-off called ETE, which is Tanner's production company, where he throws some amazing events within the community and outside the community. And my whole thought process when I decided not to go back directly into oil and gas and human resources was to promote the community. I was fortunate enough that I'm blessed to live here. I love the community. It's done so much for me. I wanted to give back. And literally the last 10 years of my career as like just me on my own instead of working for oil and gas has been giving back to the community in one way, shape, or form.
You've had a lot of how many episodes are you guys at now?
Oh, like 820?
Oh, wow.
820, and the podcast is like, it goes out across Alberta on Rogers. So if you have Rogers television, it doesn't matter if you're in Fort McMurray or all the way down in Lethbridge, you're seeing the podcast.
You're able to check it out,
which is like wild.
That's mind blowing,
Like it goes out on the internet everywhere, and we even had TELUS buy 12 episodes and put it out on their TV channel across Alberta and BC. So the vibration of what we wanted with the Mac City Morning Show was when somebody researches Fort McMurray to normalize our community. Like, we're a great community, but we're just like yours.
Right, exactly.
You know what I mean? We have non-for-profits, we have barbers. It's not just oil and gas.
100%.
It's so much more.
Therapists, massage therapists, we were just talking about
That's right, that's right. It's like guys who throw rock the rails that are passionate about
competitions and contests and concerts and stuff.
So Fort McMurray to me was that, and that was kind of the thought process and the thesis of what we were trying to do. And now I have an opportunity to run for school board trustee. I feel I'm already doing it. Yeah. And regardless if I win or lose, I'm already going to be doing it.
Yeah, you're doing a lot of that.
Yeah, my wife is a vice principal at St. Kateri. She's born and raised here in Fort McMurray as well.
Nice.
So she's in the schools. I've been helping out. I'm there every weekend. Doing bulletin boards, cutting paper. Like, I'm an active parent with my son as well.
100%.
Goes to St. Paul's. So I'm already in there. We raised tons of money through NOHA, Kitchen, Print and Platin, and my company, Greenlight Creative, will be sponsoring all of the kids' athletic programs from kindergarten to grade 6. We pay for all the gym rentals, all of the jerseys, all of the refs. I'm already very involved.
You're paying off the refs?
Yeah, we're paying off the refs. I like it. Yeah.
The conspiracy.
Scandal. Yeah. That's gonna permeate. I like that. Yeah. So, like, I'm already very involved in, like, the school system. Obviously,
so what was it that made you want to take that extra step and want to, because this is the second time technically, because you did run in the by-election there.
Yeah.
Loser.
I love the first one. Actually, like, let's talk about losing for a second, because it was a thing. Yeah, I lose all the time. Like, when you are in a creative space, like, people see this and they think, oh, it's success.
Yeah.
There's a gazillion
You get a lot
losses.
of rejection and stuff still.
Lots of losses. But I had never lost that publicly before. Like, I had
never put yourself that forward and then had it be.
It was awesome.
It was awesome. And, like, I loved it. Yeah. I loved it too. To say it was a great building moment for me is a understatement.
Right.
Because guess what? Things moved on. Like, it wasn't the end of the world. Like, it really was a huge eye-opener for me that, like, oh wow, like,
I need to get myself out there more, or whatever.
I really
right? Maybe
need to
people
push.
need to know more about.
That's right. And what I found during that last one was the vibration of positivity, moment of gratitude, all of those things that I'm always doing. Like, I am blessed that I have a platform, I have people that want to listen to what I have to say, and that vibration has made a lot of positive impacts. And I feel that if I can get onto the school board Catholic trustee position, I can have an even bigger impact, an even bigger voice in a system that literally I have and want to give back to.
Right.
It built who I am. My wife is currently building it. My son is in it. This is definitely something that I have a passion to see succeed and have as much success as possible. And because I am who I am, if I can bring even more attention to the Catholic School Board in Fort McMurray because of who I am, right on. Let's do it.
But it's such an adventure because, like we talk about, I have a couple of friends that were involved with the last election, like Michelle and Jen Vardy, and how they lost and they took that as like, we thought they were shoo-ins. We thought they're in for sure.
Yeah.
And then they didn't. But then they stayed with it. And some people I think took it as, you can take loss as sort of being like, well, I did it once, I'll try it again, I won't do that again, that's it. But other people, they stay involved and like, okay, I need to learn more, I need to do, now I know what I did wrong and how do I get myself out there more and how do I educate people a bit more. So have you found yourself been more active in terms of like campaigning and like obviously talking about, I know like, again, we're talking about being the host thing, sometimes talking about yourself, not easy. And so
he loves to talk about himself. He's the wrong guy.
Have you found that you've been like kind of amping up the sort of the campaign side of things this year a little bit and being more, I guess, clear about what your priorities are and stuff?
I don't know how to tell you this normally because we have signals, but my questions are ready whenever.
So I'll answer this and then we'll get to Tanner's segment brought to you by Patchouli Rose and Carrie.
There we go.
Called the Mac City Minute. But yeah, I'm taking it a lot more very differently than last time. Last time it was only me and another individual.
And now you've got
16. So the strategy is completely different. The one thing that I took a different direction on this time was the written component.
Yeah.
I'm really good at speaking.
Yep.
And so it's a big pet peeve of mine when somebody comes in for an interview as a human resource specialist, when somebody comes in and I say, what's your greatest strength? And they say, communication.
Yeah.
And then they stop talking.
And then that's it.
And that's it. I said, well, obviously verbal communication is not the thing.
Give me some more. Yeah.
So because I am confident with my verbal communication, the last time I ran, I wasn't as confident with my written communication.
So this time I took it very seriously as all of the different surveys and questionnaires came in to actually take the time to fill those out and get them out there.
Right.
As far as my social media presence and what I do day to day, that kind of is the process. So that's why if win, lose, or draw, I'm doing it.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
This time I took it seriously to do those questions.
100 Celsius, you put yourself out there.
Think you're real special that you get extra time after my questions are ready when nobody else does?
Yeah, no. So
letting that secret out. Usually he interrupts them and it's my turn, but no, when he talks.
Yeah, I'm really trying to avoid this question.
That was an important question. That was an important question.
So you ready for...
All right, let's do the Mac City Minute brought to you by...
Hit him with the Mac City Minute.
Okay. All right, question number 1 for you today. What do you think is the most amount of bread you've eaten in one day?
Oh my God, the most amount of bread?
I know the answer to this. It's just, I needed the world to know.
It's the most amount of bread in one day. We're going loaves. We'll judge by loaves on this.
Oh, man.
Yeah, dude, the world needed to know.
Like, I forget the exact one, like the exact number, but it floats between 4 to 6.
Loaves of bread.
In one day.
Yeah,
like just all sandwiches or just fried up, just throw a little peanut butter for toast?
That's like, okay, so yeah, there's a lot of sandwiches involved. There's no doubt about that. There are some pieces of toast, like you said.
You're getting your carbs.
But sometimes you're just like walking by the kitchen and you're like, you know what would be a good little snack right now?
Raw bread.
Raw bread. Like, no, sometimes you microwave
regular bread
it.
or raisin bread or something?
No,
no,
just
white,
regular, no butter.
Wonder bread.
No butter.
Regular bread.
Just like, listen, this is like, this could go, okay, so anyways, and anywhere between like 6 to 4 loaves.
Like, a little bread and butter, the prison meal, throwing some plain chips. I've been in college. I know what that was like. But I'm like, just a piece of raw bread.
Everything you just said you can do sometimes. But sometimes you're just walking by and
It must be a good piece of bread.
Oh, yeah, like... No, not all the time. Sometimes it's stale.
McGavin's?
They're just like...
Just the Safeway generic McGavin's bread or whatever it is.
Yeah, I've worked very hard not to eat that much bread anymore, but like at one time...
Imagine trying to work to not eat 6 loaves of bread in a day.
Just a lot of carbs.
A lot of carbs.
A lot of carbs.
This is not a joke. This is a real life story.
Yeah.
I was getting a company that I was working for back on the healthy track, right? Like, so we got bracelets to track walking. We all had to go to specialists, and we had to like write down what we were eating, like whole thing. And it came out, and I'm relatively thin.
Yeah.
And and I was thinner back then. It came out that I was eating, get ready for it, people at home, almost 71% carbs every day. It was wild.
Just all bread, pretty much.
Just like bread, pasta.
I'm surprised. At 6 loaves a day, it was only 71.
And you were that weight or skinnier. Like,
well,
I figured you had a time where it was my big fat Greek wedding and you were
people
like
ask, like, I used to run. I don't know if like people used to call me the run man. I used to put
How could you run with that much bread?
I would run almost 10 kilometers every day. Yeah,
no, I wouldn't want
anyways, there's my bread secret out there.
It's out there.
Challenge anybody to beat that number. You're welcome. You're welcome, Louie.
It's gotta be some kind of a record.
Question number 2. What do you think is the most embarrassing moment you've had from filming our show?
The most embarrassing
Admitting
moment?
to 7 loaves of bread.
That was it. Admitting that.
Yeah, it's a lot of bread.
The first shock, the first one that like got my jaw to drop, was when Jillian McDonald, aka Jillian McIntosh, dropped my first name on the show, and I'm not ashamed of it, but I just wasn't ready for it, and she just, it's not the fact that she dropped it, it was just that evil, I've known you since we were kids.
Oh, she came with the intent, like the only reason.
Like, Elliott, haha, so that was.
The only reason that woman filmed was to call you Louie in front of the world.
Yeah. So that was the first one that I was just like.
She said it, she was like, since you asked me, I've been planning to do this.
Yeah.
Like,
so that was it.
Yeah, one of my favorite guests. Shout out her.
Yeah. Jillian McDonald, aka Jillian McIntosh.
Question number 3. What is your go-to gas station for a good snack?
Ooh. Oh, that's a hard one in Fort McMurray, but like I'm just gonna keep it real. That's Mikey's. Like the Petro Canada in Timberlea.
Okay.
It
PK's.
the best.
Yeah.
It's the best. You go in there, it's a problem.
Yeah.
They have
the ice
so
cream,
many
the pizza.
cool, weird snacks.
Yeah.
They have good variety. They have the best gummy game in town. They've got the PKs there. You can get the pizzas.
Yeah.
I like how you can go.
I live across the street from there. It is a problem.
Yep. I know you can get Hot Wheels. Like the cars, he's made something that people take for granted, which is a gas station.
Yeah.
Like a spot in Fort McMurray.
And
that
as an
you go
event
to.
promoter, one of the few active bulletin boards in town.
There we go.
No one else, no other gas station, surely, except for in like Wandering River, has like an actual bulletin board anymore, and he does, which I appreciate. It's good. Throw up those Rock the Rails posters and stuff, right?
So that's the dude. That's the gas station.
Question number 4. If you could be a woman for a day, what would be the first thing you'd do?
If I could be a woman for a day, what's the first thing I would do?
Yeah.
Well, what time of the day do I become a woman?
Morning.
When you
Like
wake
when
up.
I wake up?
Yeah, you wake up as a woman.
Well, I'm doing like my morning routine. I'm taking a shower.
I'm taking a shower.
First thing I'm doing is I'm taking a shower.
I'm taking a shower, checking myself out in the mirror, you know.
And we'll leave it at that.
Like,
that's okay.
A long, hot shower.
And you know, if you ask the women the opposite, what we all know. We all know what they're gonna do.
Yeah. And your final question. What is one question I've asked over the years that you wanted to answer and has been your favorite?
Ooh.
Oh, what is one question that you've asked over the years that's my favorite?
That you've wanted to answer, yeah.
Dude, I've wanted to answer all of them, so the answer is all. How many I can remember is almost 0. And when you're on the spot doing the Mac City Minute, you totally do blank out. So I'm gonna answer.
Mike's over there being like, yeah, you do.
So I'm gonna answer the question that, like, if you've watched the episode, you asked, and I just like shook my head when you asked Jerry if he could domesticate any animal. What would it be? And I was just like, there is nobody who is going to even understand what that question is.
Yeah.
And to say that question has lit a fire under people when I'm out in public is an understatement. So thank you, Tanner. Thank you, Jerry.
What's your answer to that question now?
What was Jerry's answer first?
He didn't answer
it.
But he said, not raccoons. And went on a tirade about how his wife wants a raccoon and he's not having it. So... Like, you know, like, it proved that people do have an answer to this question.
But you just did not.
What's yours?
Let's hear it.
So if I could domesticate any wild animal, it'd be a white tiger. It'd be a white tiger.
All right, Mike Tyson, those have been your 5 questions.
There we go. Awesome. How are we looking for time?
End well for Siegfried and Roy, though.
No, it didn't. But that's it. You got domesticated.
They had 20 good. They had 20 good years. They had 20 good years, and then. You know.
Yeah. But like, I don't want anyways. But yeah, a white tiger. It'd be a white tiger.
Like Siberia.
Yeah. My son, he's like, Jerry. He's like panda, or like the trash panda, the raccoon.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He's like, no, you domesticate the raccoon every time.
Skunk too. Skunks apparently make really good pets.
If they can you
remove the gland, you remove the.
But I feel like is that considered animal cruelty now? Because like we used to declaw our cats all the time, and I never thought anything of it. It's like, well, we needed furniture, and now I'm like, oh my god, that's so inhumane.
I don't think it is because I don't, and I could be wrong. I'm making this up, but I don't think it harms them the same way.
As long as you knock them out, and it's like getting them fixed or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But yeah, cats don't declaw cats. That's horrendous.
Or dox tails or ears, or don't do any of that.
Okay.
Yeah. I only just started getting
doxing tails and ears is just as bad.
Oh, I think you said duck's tails, and I was like, I have never once thought of. No. You know, this duck would be better. You just need that tail out of the way. No tails.
I like my ducks to walk.
Yeah. All right, funny. So we've derailed slightly a little bit.
Welcome to the Mac City Morning Show.
You're doing a great job at hosting this.
This is going exactly how every episode has ever gone. So give them the full experience.
Yeah, we're gonna get you one last chance here to get your plug in. So
no, you're not. Time's up.
And it's done. The election is this Monday, so it is your final chance to vote. Advance voting, I imagine, while we get this edited, is all going to be closed up. One last plea. What is it that people can look for when they vote for you? What is it that people can expect to see from you as far as the stewardship?
I think you can expect to see the exact same thing. This is not going to change me as who I am, Elliott Pierre, the guy who was born and raised in Fort McMurray, who cares about our community, who cares about the Catholic school system, and who just wants to put us on the global stage as the awesome community that we are.
Absolutely.
Like, we're full of multiculturalism. We welcome everybody that comes into Fort McMurray, and I feel the values of what we represent as Fort McMurray are same as the Catholic values that I rock day in, day out. So what they can expect from me is the exact same.
Absolutely.
There we
go.
go.
I love it. Wow.
Yeah.
There we go. How do I outro?
Cool. That's it. Everybody at home, you have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Hi everyone, it's Carrie with Patchouli Rose here at Thickwood Barbershop. If you're wondering what to get your loved one this season for Valentine's Day, I make an all-natural anti-aging skin serum called Good Skin. It's good for men and women, and it's available for purchase here at the barbershop, downtown at the Corridor Shops and Events, and on my website. Thank you for your support.
Talk about quenching your ugly thirst.